Hello everyone. So today we are going to know about what is the electronic configuration of transition elements. So what are the transition elements? Transition elements are those elements that are lie between the S block and P block, between the S block and the P block, and they are actually known as D block elements. Yes, and transition metals are basically they are unstable metals that display the transitional behavior between S and P block. So, in terms of writing down its electronic configuration, we take an example of an orbital element which is potassium. So, suppose potassium is having the 19 electrons, and how we can write down its electronic configuration, that by the help of the first noble gas argon, we can write it down in this way, like argon, which is possessing the 18 electrons, and then still we are left with the 1 electron. So how we accommodate that 1 electron? We are going to accommodate it with the 4s1, because the s orbital is always a lower energy orbital. So first it fill the s orbital and then it moves further, but now the 19 electrons, they are completely settled here. While in case of transition elements, let's take an example of scandium. So scandium, it contains 21 electrons, which are 3 more than that of the argon. So we are going to write it down, argon 18, and supposedly either it needs to accommodate in 4s shell or either in the 3d shell. So what scandium do, it accommodates 2 of its electrons in the D shell, while the one of the electrons in S, 2 of electrons in the S shells and 1 of its electrons in D shell. So we are going to write it down here like argon 18 for S2, because there's energy differences and they are non-stable and they move into the D shell. That's why they are known as the D block elements. And then we can write it down in this way or either this way. Yes, 3d1 and 4s2. So in transition elements, they are the one who are actually jumping or who are showing their transitional behavior between the S and the P block elements. And in terms of the electronic configuration, they accommodate the electrons on the basis of electronic shells. Like you can say that the 3 electrons, they are not accommodating it in the completely D shell, so it moves 2 of its electrons into the low energy level and 1 to the high energy level. So it's like 4s2 and then 3d1. So that's how we can write down the electronic configuration of transition elements. Thank you so very much.